MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Eric Hosmer, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next, Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Aaron Hicks is on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Davidson on the move. He's got it one away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, as this game moves along, keep an eye on Gerardo Parra. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. We all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here comes the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
One out, nobody on. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Sale has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
A check on first by Sale, and the runner back safely. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss. Pause, and the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 21 homers and 44 RBIs. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network. Sonny Gray is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. He just hasn't performed well at home. I mean, he's under 250 for the season at home, and if there's one place you want to sparkle, it's in front of your home crowd.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Striding in, Andrew Benintendi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hara. And that retires the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Giancarlo Stanton now. So we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 1 for 10. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Now at the plate, Gerardo Parra. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Yankees left fielder.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
And there he goes towards second. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1 runner going a second time. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Matt Davidson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Matt Davidson.
Sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
First delivery to him on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
2 balls and a strike to Jeanette. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Leaning, and he makes the catch. Oh, he took it right out of the dugout for the second out. Wow.
Designated hitter, Jonathan. Oh!
Here's Jonathan Scope now. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Gray gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Throwing to second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in a show get absolutely hammered.
Standing in, Corey Dickerson is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. Scope stands at second with 2 gone. Sharp ground ball to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Former College World Series MVP Rob Refsnyder is next. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Dickerson. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay to the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Hicks. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. All rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot, number 33 on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. 2 out, nobody on. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Adam Hamill is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Adam Hamill.
At the plate, Ryan McMahon. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Ryan McMahon.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
Ready once again, Rob Refsnyder, 1 for 2. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope,
And a
that's a ball.
fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
That's in there. 3-1. Two out, nobody on. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Center fielder number 35, Aaron.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Segura leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Line toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit. His 3rd of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4, not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Aaron Judge will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And that one just missed outside. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Yanks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Randall Delgado comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Randall Delgado.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he hits at a .364 clip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Grounder down the line at 3rd. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Dickerson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as it's now a 2-run game.
He was not messing around in that at-bat, looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and drive in a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he will make it all the way to 3rd now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the 2nd run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
Your attention, please. Now
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Eric Hosmer will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with the runner at 3rd and only 1 gone. Swing and a fly ball, and this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
A ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Matt Davidson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Two and two. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a big swing by Davidson, and he connects. A ball carrying well, and that'll be off the green monster in left. And the run will score all the way from first.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 2-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Gloved by Bogarts. On to first, and that's an important first out. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
On 2-2, that one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Benintendi, and as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left, as that'll pull them even at 4 apiece.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Ripped down the line. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Tyler Wade will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 39, Tyler Wade.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. On the season, Wade carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Popped him up. Davidson is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. All even now at 4 apiece. Tyler Wade will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Second base, number 39, Tyler Wade.
Domingo Germán is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. High in the air and deep to left center field. Hicks going back, and it's off the green monster. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through in the clutch here.
So striding forward now, Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped straight up. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a... Here now the 2-2. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Parra. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll go ahead and tack another to their lead as it's now a 6-4 ball game.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings.
Stepping in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Working to keep them in the game here. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 4. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Albert Perez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Wilson Ramos is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up now, Gene Segura. No hits to this point.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Throw over to the bag, just keeping him float. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Fouled off. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Aaron Judge.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball.
Ran it in on him as this is bounced towards short. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Craig Kimbrell earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Albert Perez records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Play ball!